Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm in this half-empty room with boxes and moving stuff, and if it's echoey, I'm sorry. I just wanted to do the intro in here kind of just because my husband's out there playing with the baby and it's so cute, but it's also distracting. But today we're gonna be cleaning because my house is a dumpster and I need to get my life together. The house is a mess. We're in the middle of construction zone and there's dust everywhere. We're just gonna get things started and get things clean, and hopefully it'll be like a satisfying cleaning video for you guys. Okay, so this is my front door. Pretty stained, whatever. This is our construction zone. We did a lot of painting, breaking down of walls. This entire wall was broken down. This was broken down. So there's dust everywhere, a thick layer. And my sister has already washed the floors for me. So, I mean, you can see all that dust because we just keep cutting, keep sanding. And so I'm not even gonna worry about this because it's way too much. This door was just put in, my husband's spackling and sanding. Anyways, but this is what we're working on. This is our pantry. It's a mess, so we're gonna organize this, hopefully, maybe. And then this is the kitchen. And as you can see, I've already started to clean. This dishwasher has already been unloaded one time. Well, the dishwasher isn't working right now, so I'm washing all the dishes, air drying them right here, and then I'm putting them back. So I have to clean this up. I have like stains in my sink. There's like rust. Everything's a mess. Obviously it's like some unfinished business here, but we're hoping to just tidy this place up to clean up for our next meal, and then just clean up this nook area right here. So as I've said earlier, my dishwasher is not working at the moment. I'm not exactly sure what's wrong with this, so we're going to be trying replacement parts, but I'm just kind of using the dishwasher as a giant drying rack just because I don't want to like clutter my counter space all the time, and I can't turn on the dishwasher to wash it there, so I wash everything by hand and I load it up in there. And then obviously this time I had tons and tons of dishes, so I'm just washing in like segments and putting them to dry. And once they're dry, I'm putting them away. Or if like I'm getting a little bit like impatient, I'll just hand dry them with a towel, put them away, and continue washing, which is a big workload, but that's what you get when you don't wash your dishes right away. Okay, so I've moved everything out of the way and you can see just how gross everything is, the rust and all of that. So what I like to do is I like to take this brush, move this out of the way. I like to just put a little bit of Dawn on it and like scrub. I need to add the hand soap dispenser here, and I like to just scrub everything with some Dawn first. So from what I know, it's recommended to use dish soap first just to get any of the grease stains out of the area you're cleaning or any of the food buildup off. So that's what I'm doing here before getting to the polisher and doing like a really good final shining. Okay, the next thing I like to do is to grab a Scrub Daddy and the pink stuff. Scrub the entire sink with this, and then I'll rinse it off and wipe it dry, at least the outsides, because I still have a lot more dishes. So I discovered the pink stuff watching TikToks, like the cleaning and organizing videos, which take up way too much of my time, but it did teach me a lot of tips and tricks about getting stains out and just like really good cleaners, and I just love watching those videos. It really inspires me to get up off my butt and go work on my own house. And I also love watching Aure Caterina on YouTube. Just love watching the house turn so much cleaner. This is some bacon grease that I keep storing in this jar. Not sure if I'm gonna throw it away yet or use it for something. Some homemade tortilla chips. I'll toss to the side for a second. This is dirty. This is trash. This is dirty. And then I have some leftover basmati rice that I need to put in a Tupperware container. It's from this morning. I'm spilling rice everywhere. Whatever. Sometimes you have to make a little more of a mess to get it clean, apparently. Then I'll pop this one in the fridge. And then this pressure cooker. Ouch. Does not belong here. Well, it doesn't really have a space technically. Nothing does. Because we're still figuring out what we're gonna do with everything, but this will go in the pantry for now. That is until we figure out when we're gonna clean the pantry, which is hopefully today, but also I have a baby, so, I have a baby, so it's a little bit overwhelming to get things done at the proper time and do renovations at the same time, but we're just gonna take it slow. This, let's see. Tomatoes in the fridge. That's what we can out. Bacon grease by the stove. This is in the pantry. This is in the pantry. I'm literally just tossing it here because I have no spot for anything in the pantry. I'm just glad I'm gonna have a clear cooking / baking space. This pantry. This is what I was trying to do. So our ongoing plans for the kitchen so far is to do tile. Let me know if you guys want to see a video of like tile placement or some sort of renovation in the house. We did do a lot, but we still have a lot of work. And let me know if you guys are interested in those type of videos or like painting videos or something like that. Okay, so this part is all done finally. And we're gonna head over to this part. I'm quickly gonna wash this thing from the pressure cooker just so I can put all the attachments together. This is obviously not how we're keeping your house. Just in case you guys don't know, we just moved in. We're doing major renovations, repainting everything. Like this is still gonna have some shelves and some tile or something. And like there's like the stain everywhere. It's a process. And the sink I already cleaned and polished. This is just extra dishes. So we're gonna unload this and then we're gonna tackle this and then slowly move our way over here, pack away this food. And then I'm just gonna be like sweeping the floor because like I said, we're still sanding and stuff. So all I do is like wipe the surfaces of the tables and stuff so I can cook and clean. Cook and eat and stuff. But like the floors are still gonna be like super dusty just because we're walking around like in our shoes. Like these are my nasty slippers. So it's just dust everywhere and it's gonna continue being dust until my husband finishes those doors that are behind there. So I'm just gonna sweep it up, just like the gross food and whatever. So yeah, this is clean and we'll move our way through here. Okay, so the mess that I created on this side of the kitchen was from making hulub tea, which are cabbage rolls. And I like to take whatever food I'm making and make extra, just to have leftovers or to even freeze them for a rainy day, just for whenever I'm feeling lazy or don't want to like cook too much. But to be honest, I do like spending a lot of time in the kitchen. Even when I'm eating like a freezer prepped meal, I'll still like to like bake something and spend time doing that. So here I'm just packaging them up for leftovers, and I really enjoy doing that just so I can like spend time doing hobbies or whatever else. And here I'm just cleaning the stove, and I really love to use like Easy Off for like a really harsh cleaning on the stove, which I got this used, so it was disgusting. But I just did Easy Off and I did some plastic wrap and it just came off like a charm, and inside as well. It was like no scrubbing even needed. I wish I took a picture for you to see, but here it is looking nice and shiny and new. While I'm here and I've cleaned the stove, I'm gonna put on a pot with some water for some iced tea because we have no fun drinks to drink and I'm trying not to drink soda as much. Funny story. I mean, not a funny story, but I used to work at Subway and I worked there for almost 4 years, from when I was like 15 to like almost 18. Yeah, I'm making a video. I just stopped to tell a little story. Why? Are you hungry?
Stopped to get a little almond.
Oh, this is for lunch.
Nice.
Anyways, I drink a lot of soda because our boss would let us have like some soda with our $2 sandwich or whatever. You can't do that. Anyways, I used to drink a lot of soda, and then after that Subway moment, I was like, okay, I gotta stop drinking soda. So I stopped drinking soda for so long. And you know, soda's such a vibe with pizza or whatever. I stopped drinking soda for so long, and I would have other drinks. And then when I got pregnant last year, I wanted soda all the time. So ever since then, I've been wanting soda. Well, also because like I'm back on already. So now I'm trying to cut out the soda again because, you know, when I stopped, I did notice, you know, a nice difference because I used to drink it so often. So that's why I like making homemade iced tea. That's the story. So I make homemade iced tea, and also Vlad loves iced tea. He's never even liked soda. He drinks soda when there's like absolutely nothing else to drink. And he is a big iced tea lover. I love lemonade too, but he hates sour drinks or whatever. Doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm gonna make spiced tea. Okay, so I'm gonna add about 10 tea bags. This is just Lipton black tea. I don't know if that's too many, but if anything, I can dilute it with water and then add simple syrup if I choose to do so. So that's like 10 to 12 tea bags, which might be too much, but that's fine. And I'm just gonna eyeball some sugar. That's about maybe almost 2 cups. I don't know exactly. I just eyeball it and then I taste it later for the sweetness, and I taste it just to see how strong the tea is. And then I'm just gonna give it a mix. And then I'll taste it for sugar later, and I'll add it before I turn it off. And I'm just gonna let this come to a boil, and it'll just steep in here for a little bit. And that's super easy iced tea. So here you see just how much dust collects on the counters every single day from standing constantly. And I have to wipe each counter down before I cook. And then there's this little shelf that I used to have for my coffee cups in my old house in like a tea section. But I don't know what I'm doing with this yet, so I'm just gonna wipe down the counter and leave it where it is. Maybe I'll put some spices on it. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll put it like under the bathroom vanity for more storage. I don't know. So there's that clean section. Okay, that's what I just cleaned. I'm gonna use that for some tea. I'm gonna find the paper towel holder. The bread I will toast, so I'm gonna leave it right here, and I'm gonna turn on the oven and dry out some of that bread. And yeah, these 2 sections are done. Just need to put that away after tea. That is a terrible habit that I have, or a habit that I don't have. What's the term? It's a bad habit that I have is not putting things away immediately after using them. I don't know why I don't do it. I don't know why I do that and don't put it away, but it's just been, like, I've tried to work on it so many times, and it's just like, this came up or that came up or life got in the way or the baby starts crying. Well, that's recent, but I don't know. It's always some sort of excuse for not cleaning up right away. Or we'll have dinner too late and I'm like, I won't clean up now, you know? But instead we're trying to create these habits to like clean up more consistently after we use things. And Vlad has volunteered to help me. And you know, I don't expect anything of him like for help here because technically that is my job. I'm the stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home wife. Before I was even stay-at-home mom, I was stay-at-home wife, you know? So it's my job to keep things clean, and obviously I struggle. But he really wants to help me, and we create these habits together to get ourselves in order, to make our lives easier so we can go and quicker accomplish our goals. Okay, now it's time to tackle the island. These things go in the sink. chocolate is from camping. It was in the cooler and water got all over it, so it's just drying out over here. Oh my gosh, stop. Okay. Some s'mores, so I'll take this out of the way. A little bit of flour. So these Butcher Block countertops, I did do myself. I stained myself and finished them. They are birch Butcher Block countertops, and I do highly recommend that if you guys ever want to make or do your own Butcher Block, to really watch the tutorials and follow it step by step and very thoroughly, because I did make a lot of rookie mistakes that could have been avoided, but luckily it came out all right. Same thing goes for, you know, like I painted my kitchen cabinets and drawers. I'd say really do your research on a spray gun, learn exactly how to make it look flawless, prime the piece perfectly, because there are some imperfections on mine that I wish I had done differently, but overall everything kind of turned out okay and looks good. Hi guys, it is the next day. One thing led to another, and I didn't have to cook dinner, and my husband got off work, and I ended up not filming an outro, and I ended up not sweeping the floors. So I'm just gonna show you really quick the clean counters, and I'll sweep the floors off camera right after I prep breakfast, just because my husband doesn't wait for breakfast, or doesn't want to wait, is what I'm trying to say. So here we got the clean kitchen island. That's good. Just the recipe box sitting there. That's good. I had the sticker on, but I'm done. I'll just take that off in a minute. I was polyurethaning the counter, so that's why that was there. This one's done. I gave, as you saw, the oven a quick wipe down. The tea, it's probably be all drunken. What is a proper term? We're gonna drink it all today, probably. And then this counter's all done. This counter's all done. And there's just a mess all over the floor. So I'm gonna sweep that up right now and probably even mop. I said I wasn't gonna mop because we're still standing in the living room and the dust just kind of spreads, but I probably will mop because we've spilled a couple things, like either water or whatever, and when the dust gets into that, it just looks really grimy. So I'm gonna mop, at least in the kitchen, dining room. I'm just gonna tidy up that table, and then hopefully the next video that I show you will be of the pantry, because the pantry is a mess. Everything's disorganized. There's cleaning products, there's food. It just doesn't make sense. The only part that's kind of organized is like a couple baking items right there, but that's about it. All of this, it's really hard to, like, my sister organized it when we started unpacking our boxes, and then I just kind of messed it all up. And I just wanted to say thank you for coming along with me to clean my very messy kitchen. And it was really nice to have, like, I guess someone to talk to as I'm doing this, because usually, like, no inspiration, you know? Like, I gotta clean it, but it's like a giant chore. But in this case, I was like, okay, I'm gonna film it. And it's kind of like inspiring you to keep going and to clean it all up. But I hope to see you next time, and I hope you enjoyed my video.